This is Amber, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna start working on a really old travel album that I've been kind of putting off. It's from an amazing trip I took in 2012 to California to visit my best friend at the time. And it's just kind of a lot of stuff that I had saved, so it was sort of overwhelming me. I'm gonna take you through the steps of working on it, all the ephemera that I have saved. My original plan was to make it a 12 by 12 album, and now I'm considering potentially switching it back to a 6 by 8. We'll see. I definitely have some 12 by 12 papers that I bought, but I might have enough content to be able to kind of shrink it down here. So I've sort of looked at this and organized this before. I do already have photos printed. I think I even have these like organized by day with the ephemera that they go with. It could all be a mess at this point. I'm honestly not quite sure. And here I have pictures from another trip I took at a different time. So I have this Feeling Golden card. Not even sure where that's from. These are Echo Park cards from the California series here. So California, San Francisco, where we went, state, Redwoods, Golden State, the flag, a map. So I'll probably try to incorporate those in there. Have one of my favorite photos from at the beach. I have this Hello Sunshine Heidi swap. So if I do make a 6 by 8 album, this would be really cool. Got bag tags, just a receipt. I'll probably throw that in the trash. Got my flight confirmation information. This was a really cool trip. It was one of the first ones I ever went on my own. It was after like a bad breakup. I had a plane ticket I needed to use, and I went and visited my friend for like 10 days. It was awesome. So some pictures of the airport from the plane. The first place that they took me, I have a little business card for dinner. One of the things that I'm bad about doing is when I first arrive somewhere, like I didn't take any pictures of where we ate. So I might just punch this and put it in the album, or I might just throw it away because I have nothing to help tell that story. But right when I first get to somewhere, I have a hard time like taking pictures of everything. I kind of feel embarrassed with people who don't normally take pictures of all these things. Let's see here. So we went to Santa Monica Pier. So I have my ride card, a photo of us. It was really chilly, even though it was like May. A postcard, a couple more postcards, and then the story of the next day is that we went surfing. So I have this pattern paper here and some pictures of us with the surfboards. I had never been before, so it was a really awesome time. We also saw this like beautiful sunset. Spent some time in a butterfly garden, so that's one small story. Let's see, the next day we went to the Chinese theater in Hollywood. And we actually got stuck there because there was a movie premiere and we had no idea. So we had like front row seats to see all the actors and actresses like coming right to us for autographs. And I ended up later, we watched the film like within the next few days, and I love it. It's actually a great movie called What to Expect When You're Expecting. Here I have a map of some of the places that we were. I don't even know why I have this. Somebody must have been telling us about somewhere to go because my friend lives there. So we got cupcakes from Crumbs. We had breakfast at like a crepe place. Here's from the Chinese theater. A few more photos from being there. Here I met some of their friends and we went out to eat. Went to Pinkberry. That was, so stuff's getting a little bit mixed up here because of the way I had it in here. This was another day where we met the American Idol contestants at like a Kohl's. We were testing lots of cupcakes, so we went to this Dot's Cupcakes place that was right near her house. We went to the WB Studios, which was like on my list of things to do. I had a really good time doing that. I love movies and Hollywood things, but there's some really fun like things that, you know, could be really interesting in a 6 by 8 album or a 12 by 12. The more I look at this, the more I'm thinking it might make a better. Here's some Julie's Boutiques plain stickers. So we were in Rodeo Drive and we parked right next to and took an elevator ride with Stana Katic, who's like a famous actress from Castle. I wasn't even paying attention. I heard her talking and then I recognized her voice. So this is us in Rodeo Drive, going to Sprinkles. So some fun stories I can tell there. The Hollywood sign, which we did hike to. So we hiked there, went to dinner. Then we took like a couple day trip and we drove up to San Francisco, checked out their boat, rode the trolley, got some seafood. These are more pictures from my flight. It's from the very beginning of the album that got mixed up. I definitely need to organize this. Some postcards of San Francisco, but this could be a really cool insert just to punch this because they're really fun shapes. So I'm going to do something with those. These are like beach themed cards that I threw in here. Pier 39 in San Francisco. Lots and lots of pamphlets and brochures. I usually don't know what to do with these, but I might just take like a Project Life pocket and just tuck them all in there. So more information about the Golden Gate Bridge. We went to, here's my trolley ticket. Went to Joe's Crab Shack. Went to the Ghirardelli factory and had sundaes. There we are on the pier. More pictures from seeing the boat, being on the bridge, the painted ladies, Fisherman's Wharf. We went to Kara's Cupcakes. I swear we did more than just eat cupcakes, but it seems like that's all we did. We stayed at a quick hotel for the one night. Here's the menu, another map that might be fun to open up and do something with. Golden Gate National Park, San Francisco maps. We went to Big Sur on our way home. We drove back down on the PCH, went to the Redwoods, did some hiking, went to Carmel. So we had like a big adventure. Like this was a really big trip. Here's a place that we stopped and had lunch at. So I have a lot of stuff and I'm not sure I really need to include every brochure. Like I said, a pocket might be my best bet. These are from Scrapbook Customs from California. Stickers, which are really pretty. I definitely would use this one. And then for papers here, I've got, this is just to help keep everything steady. I've got my Scrapbook Customs California map, which I could trim this to 6x8 quite easily and still get most of the feel. San Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge. This was Scrapbook Customs, their new National Park collection, so I could still crop this down and maybe use these as like page openers. Another really cool double page from Reminisce of the bridge and palm trees. And then this is like another Reminisce. And we did so much of this stuff here. You know, like we drove over the bridge and we went to Carmel and went through the Redwoods. We didn't drive through anything, but I could really do a lot with this California paper. So, and then my last thing here is my autographs from meeting all of the American Idol contestants. So funny now. Skylar Lane, I still follow her on social media. It was just a travel notebook that I happened to have with me. My intention was to journal, and you can see I literally wrote in there twice before just realizing I'm not a travel journaler, but I had it with me, which was nice for all the autographs. So, a lot of stuff to mull through here as I make a plan. I think I'm definitely excited and ready to tackle this big project. I want to get all this better organized. If I do decide to switch to a 6x8 album, I will probably make more of my vertical photos 6x8 enlargements, or what I might do is just punch them in the album back to back. because I do have quite a few, especially when we get near the bridge and everything. So that is a look at my ephemera, and once I get started and start making a plan, I will include you. Thanks so much. Bye.